Well, it's plus 8 degrees. Feels like sunbathing weather. But I've got other stuff to do first. Now that we've got these kind of temperatures, the sealants, the butyl tape and everything are back in play. So I can get the back wall all sealed up and the back window put in. Happy days. Started taping up the back window to do the silicone on the outside. There is the butyl bead in between the window and the metal, but I'm going to put silicone around it as well. But then it started raining. Oh well, there's plenty of stuff I can get done inside. Well, I finally ran out of all the partial rolls of aluminium tape that I've been storing, so I had to invest in a new roll.
€9.50.
So I bent a couple of kinks into the aluminium sheet that's going in here to drop the angle a bit, and it actually gave me some room to put a 5 centimeter thick sheet of polyurethane which I glued to the aluminium. I'm doing this back bench, trying to get everything really quite exact and sealed because I don't want any drafts coming in back here. For the slats for this bench bed, I'm going to be using all the offcuts that I've got left over from various projects over the years of floorboards. They're a bit thicker, a bit heavier than I would like, but it's what I've got. I thought long and hard about the system, how I was going to do this so the bench pulls out and reasonably easily. And I've come up with an idea. At the point that I'm recording this, I don't actually know if it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a try. I decided I'll film anyway, and if it doesn't work, I'll show you that, and then it's back to the drawing board. If it does work, it's going to be really quite I think, quite an elegant solution. But there's a lot of stuff I've got to get sorted out before I can actually install the slats for the bed and see if this system's going to work.
I had to make a cardboard template for this one.
I had to sort out this storage box on the left hand side, and then I noticed that sitting on this bench is not comfortable because of the slope on the back wall. I need to bring the backrest about 10 centimeters forward, and obviously I don't want to waste that space, so I kind of came up with this solution. I'm not sure if it's the best option, but it's what I'm going with right now. Let me know what you think. Now the material that I'm using here is the laminate flooring that I mentioned in an earlier video. I had a whole load of stored. This stuff is quite good quality. It's rated at AC4, which is heavy residential use. And when I said I have this stuff, but I wasn't planning on using it for the floor because I don't like laminate floorings. Now that still stands. I don't like laminate floorings, but a couple of episodes back you will have noticed that I said I was having a change of direction, and that changes the whole thing because I am now pretty committed to using as much material that I already have, recycling, reusing, repurposing as is humanly possible, keeping the budget down that way. And there are a couple of big ticket items that I'm not going to be able to compromise on. Heating system, electrical system, things like that. But I am now planning on using the laminate flooring for the floor, but I'm planning on doing it in such a way that I can, in the future, if necessary, and if I'm able to, replace it. In other words, I'm going to do all the furniture, and then the floor will be cut around the furniture. There won't be any laminate flooring going underneath cupboards, underneath benches, anything like that. Well, here's a bit of a screw up. I made these 5 supports for this backrest thing, and then marked the recess that I was making to accommodate that little metal bracket, and cut the wrong piece off. It happens every now and again. 4 supports is plenty. I salvaged some wires from an old extension lead I had. Quite good quality lead, but one of the plugs was really dodgy. Twisted them together to make things easier and put them in here. It's easier to do it at this stage. I'm planning on maybe having high level brake lights and extra indicators on the back of the van, so putting these cables in ready just in case I go ahead with that. If not, then maybe they'll be for LED lights in the top cupboards or something like that, but getting them in there just in case. Don't worry, I'll explain in a minute what I'm up to here. So I'm gluing these laminate panels on, and just take this moment to apologise that you're basically watching my back the whole time. It's kind of difficult to get good camera angles in here.
So just let me explain this for a second really quickly. The mattress is going to be coming up onto here. So I wanted to make use of the space, but these are really deep. So if you're just putting stuff in there, everything's going to get lost. So I made these little shelves so that you've got this area here using for stuff you're using often, but I didn't want to lose the space underneath, so you can lift the shelf up, and then I put a little magnet on there so that stays up. So that's storage space, socks or something, but that's how it would be in daily use. I'm going to do this top piece now. Maybe I'll use aluminium again. I'm enjoying the aluminium.
I'm also really enjoying the fact that nearly all the snow has melted. In the 25 years I've been here, I don't think it's ever melted this fast.
Woohoo! Yep, that shelf is going to be aluminium, but I'm going to make it out of a piece that I took off the ladder, one of the edges that I trimmed off. That'll be a lip to stop things falling off the shelf.